And with that, I believe it is time for Final Fantasy V Career Day with Romstein and Lily Spikes and Alistair on comms.
Hello. Yeah, so I'm the commentator, Alistair. I guess can let Rom and Lily also introduce themselves.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Welcome to the marathon.
Alright, so this run is a little special. So as you can see on the title, it's going to be 4 Jobs Draft. So what is 4 Job Draft? It's something that we all liked from a tournament that happened last year. So, well, what exactly is 4 Job Draft, you may ask? Well, Lily or Alastair, which one wants to explain along with me?
I didn't actually participate in that tournament, so I'll let Lily do it, I guess.
Alright.
So in Final Fantasy V, one of the common challenges is to limit yourself to just 4 jobs. So we base a there's an actual game mode in the randomizer where you can assign 4 jobs, and you only have access to those jobs and abilities tied to those jobs. So what we did for this one is we set up a draft process where each runner will choose a job, ban a couple jobs, or both, depending on, and it was a set schedule of rules that we could follow. And it made a very interesting and exciting game to watch, and it was one of the most popular of our Final Fantasy V Career Day tournaments as far as viewership and interest from the runners themselves.
Yeah, because aside from the game itself, like if people are good at running the game, good at execution, good at reading the logic, there's also this strategical aspect of drafting the job live, like just before the run. And we wanted to show you all in this marathon the process because it's part of the run itself. We all liked it. This strategical aspect of, okay, which job am I more comfortable with? Which jobs are better suited for my opponent, so I can ban them to prevent them from performing better against me. And there was this kind of metagame before actually running the seed, and we all liked it. It was so refreshing to run, so we wanted to show that. So that we're going to start the drafting session now. So as you can see, we have a little tracker on screen. So turn by turn, each one of us will either ban a job or ban 2 jobs or pick a job, and until we have all 4 jobs. So yeah. Which one? Who will begin? We normally use a coin toss to do that, but since no one has their camera on there, we will trust our trusty commentator, Alastair. Can you do a coin toss, please?
Give me 1 second to grab a coin.
Yeah. So let's say... Oh, you have exclamation mark coin. Oh, perfect. So, well, I'll pick heads, and Lily will be tail then. So can we get the coin command, please? It's tails. So Lily will start. Lily has the possibility to either pick the first job right away or ban 2 jobs. So, we're listening.
So there's a couple things I can do here.
Yeah.
There's a few jobs that I really enjoy, and they're very, very powerful.
Great? What's great is that we both know what jobs we like each other, so...
So there's always that game where we have to figure out what to pick without hurting ourselves, but to give each of us an advantage.
I mean, I'm pretty sure of one job you're going to ban right away. So, okay. So what do you choose?
This time I will elect to choose the Mystic Knight.
So you choose Mystic Knight as the first job. All right. So
And
it's
now
my turn.
Rammstein gets to ban 2 and choose 1.
Yes. So I'm going to ban the Blue Mage. I'm going to protect myself against Death by Math strats that you know. I'm going to ban Summoner. So those are my 2 bans, and my pick is going to be the Freelancer. So the specificity of the Freelancer is that they don't get any ability by mastering the job. And however, they have the ability to equip every weapon and armor in the game. Furthermore, if you master a job and then switch to Freelancer, they will get passive abilities and stats from the mastered jobs. Alright, so
Okay, so I'll let the commentators get caught up. And now I have the option, since I chose a job for the first one, now my only option is to ban 2 jobs. So I will ban the Dragoon.
of course.
And I will ban... This is hard. I'll ban the Hunter, just to be sure we don't get any silly degenerate strats.
Yeah, so because if you master the Hunter, you can get the X-Fight ability, which combines really well with Spellblade from the Mystic Knight. So you could get a Freelancer with X-Fight and Spellblade, with the passive abilities and stats from the mastered jobs. And if you also combine with Ninja, if you master the Ninja, you have dual wield natively on your Freelancer. So it makes a completely broken composition. Alright, so this is half of the drafting. Now we're going to repeat the same process, but by reversing player 1 and player 2. So now I have the initiative of either picking the third job or banning 2 of them. I'm going to ban the Chemist. So no silly mixes to break the game. And I'm also going to ban the Trainer. So now Lily gets to pick the third job and ban 2 of them.
I knew you were going to ban the Chemist before you gave me a chance to pick another job. Okay, so I'll just guarantee that we have anti-dragon. I will pick the Bard.
Yeah, I kind of forced it.
What
What
are
are
you-
you? Yes.
I will ban the Berserker,
Ah,
and I will ban the Ninja.
all right. So I will. So we get the full 8 bans, and I pick the last job, and I have the I have a good choice. I'm going to pick the Monk.
Oof.
Oof. We had to get one troll job in there. So what the Monk does, it only brings HP stats abilities and the ability to hit harder when you are bare fist. So yeah. That's all 4 jobs. So now that means we are allowed to make or see. So Mystic Knight, Freelancer, Bard, and Monk. All right. Can we confirm the name incentives? So far, I believe we have 2 names for us.
I can check real quick. I believe it is just those two.
All right.
that
So
would
one
be-
of the character slots should be Moons, and the other one is Giga on Galuf/Kryl slot, specifically, I believe.
That is correct.
All right. All right. Since our race room name is Snug TMMG 4810, I suggest we use that for the seed name. I'm going to copy and paste it, of course. There. That's going to be our seed name, decided by the race room so that no one could have generated in advance. All right. And those should be the. Okay, I'm pasting in the private channel the setting hash. All right, we're generating. And then we should be ready. All right. Okay, people in the chat, do you think Fork Tower is going to be required?
Fork is always required.
It's a Rammstein curse seed. It's going to be required.
I mean, also I'm here too, so that's double fork required.
I mean, Lily is here too, so that's going to be triple required, I guess. All right. All right, so we are going to confirm the ash that is going to be displayed on the title screen. And once it's confirmed, Lily and myself will both leave the local channels so that we cannot get spoiled. I get black magic, white magic, sword, black magic, and song.
1 second, just booting it up.
All right.
And what was the Bard's name?
If you choose the Moont on Bart's name, it's Moont, M-O-O-N-T, all caps. So we got Moont on Bart, we got Giga on Galuf and Kryl, and we got 2 other name slots. So we chose custom names. I mean, you already know what I chose for Lena, which is a recurring meme in the community. And Faris I named MUSC, of course, because, well, once again, this marathon is dedicated to a charity named MUSC Children Health and South Carolina Firefighters. We're raising funds to help with the treatment of children victims of burn and fire injuries. So if you can donate, every donation is appreciated.
Man just stole my entire ad read.
I'm used to doing marathons, so yeah.
Okay, confirming hash, black, white, sword, black song.
Yep. So, okay, the hash is confirmed. We will soon be able to start.
Good luck, everybody, and thanks for hosting and for commentating for us.
Yep, good luck, have fun.
But
Yes. So, as soon as I click, as soon as we're both ready and I click for start on the race room, we will both be leaving the vocal chat, and after that, good luck, Alastair, to commentate us. Good luck, One Free Fritz, as well. And thank you to the chat for bearing with it. See you later.
Yeah, good luck to our runners. And I'm excited here. Some interesting jobs. I know about a couple of them. I'll probably be asking some questions about the others as we go. But what are your kind of initial thoughts on the jobs that our runners have chosen?
Mostly I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot of Mystic Knight carrying. Though if they master Monk, that can pass on its raw strength to Freelancer, so that'll be helpful.
Yeah, that is nice. I'm not super familiar with Bard, but I think the rest of the jobs will be an interesting show here. And I'm curious to see as well kind of where these experienced runners go at the very beginning.
Looks like they're off.
Now with the 4-job drafts, does that mean that each job always has to have representation in the party, or are they free to?
Yeah, so it's actually not featured the randomizer where you're actually locked into the menu until you have one of each job in the party. And they're doing the standard tycoon looting in the beginning, because there's a ton of chests in here and also a free hint.
And some hammers, some low-grade armor. Nothing big so far.
Yeah, nothing very appealing right now.
But we do got to get that cash so that we can buy some magic sword abilities for sure.
Well, that Dream Harp could have some niche uses on the Bard, because it can put enemies to sleep. Alright, so... Yep, alright. I've also got Rom's note Google Doc up, so I can check when he's writing his hints down. So I don't have to write them down myself.
Yeah, that's very nice. Heading to World 2 here for a little bit more looting, some
looks
higher
like
tier
going
shop.
And so Rom's going into Surgate Castle, Lily's continuing in World 1.
Yeah, the Pirate Cave is a nice, 6 treasures in there?
Yeah, and also the spot that in Vanilla is a World 3 summon is also here in World 1, and it gives you a high tier check. Oh, Crystal Armor, that'll be great for Mystic Knight or Freelancer.
Gauntlet, that's a decent relic, right? Increasing damage.
It's just a defense boost, if I remember right. Okay, now Lily's going into Tool. Alright, Shrine Page in World 1.
Yeah, this is another early stop. It's got a lot of treasure. You got the beginner's house.
Yeah.
Kind of the first initial shopping. Sometimes.
Oh, Magic Song. That actually is not that great for this party. And then also Vitality Song in Tool, which it can help a little bit. It's not amazing, but you take what you get. Oh, I think those were Phoenix Downs in Regel, Luger, Ruger, however this Rando translates it.
And I see that the suit is in the forest. We've got the steamship is on the path to the void, which means that we got to go there to get something that leads to the end of the game.
Yeah. Oh, Speed Song. That's a good pickup in Tool. Okay, we're getting our first look at Kuza Castle.
Crystal Shield.
Oh, running shoes. That's the hands down best general use accessory in the game. It gives perma haste.
Haste is good. Oh, no berserker, so axe is a no.
Okay, looks like Rom's also grabbing the Man-Eater. And the Hardened Dagger. Probably for use on the Freelancer.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're seeing Lily as well doing their tablet checks. Each tablet we have lets us unlock 3 of these. And the runners start with 1, so it's usually pretty good stuff in here. Sometimes very, very good stuff. I don't know how you would rate this one in terms of like a leather grade.
It's kinda Well, it doesn't help it's 4-job mode, so there's no abilities to pick up inside the castle. So automatically reduces stuff. But, okay, now Rom's dipping the void. Because there's a bunch of easy chests you can grab before fighting any bosses.
Mm.
Okay, Defender's a nice sword for that Freelancer.
A ribbon. Yeah, always like ribbons.
Oh yeah, always love ribbons.
Beast Killer. We have no hunters, so that's good money, I guess.
I think Beast Killer is a whip.
Oh, that's right.
But Freelancer could use it. Rom's not going into the forest section. Interesting.
Lily's also found those Phoenix Downs.
And now Rom's retracing Lily's World 1 stuff, and they're both retracing each other.
Yeah, where do you think we'll see our runners go for the opening check? I know that's going to depend somewhat on kind of what power they can find.
Yeah. I mean, it's most likely going to be the Wind Shrine, since that's the easiest spot in the game, and it's nice and quick, and the crystal shards after the boss give some nice loot. Let's see if Lily goes further into the void than Rom did. Oh, I completely missed that there was a Genji shield from the trapped chest.
Yeah, that's a nice find.
I've got news from Dark Moon in chat. Apparently we're $381 away from beating the Summer Marathon's first day total.
Oh,
so
nice.
If you'd like to donate to make any of the upcoming incentives, I believe we have a bid war for Binding of Isaac characters. You can decide the type of randomizer for the Castlevania 2 one coming up as well. And you can find that in chat.
Got some cabins and ethers. Those are always good.
Cabins are good to grab.
Yeah, 381. I feel like we can do that in the next couple of hours. You know, if we get
Yeah,
the
you got
word
this,
out.
chat.
Ooh,
Just okay. Just all 3 elements in Karnak armor for Mystic Knight.
oh, bio, nice. Magus hat, that's decent to know about.
Okay, Mute Spellblade is very good in case of Omniscient. Excess Castle has the Mirage Radar. So Mirage Radar unlocks both a bunch of high-tier shops and 1 key item check, because you have to take the Black Chocobo from there to World 3 North Mountain.
Yeah, that's that's definitely. I like those high tier World 3 shops, so it's always good to have access to those. Some library.
Oh,
no.
well, that's a convenient location for that hint, honestly.
Thanks, Turtle. We're out of here.
So they don't have to hunt down that Ifrit's fire.
Lily about to get her Jinji shield here. I think
now
we're
Rum's
close.
quickly going to Licks.
It is very close to Wind Shrine then. I always take a peek here before going in there.
Oh, now Lily's doing the more... Oh, Hero Song! That's big. So Hero Song increases all characters' levels while the character is singing. Okay, so okay, that's a mediocre sword from the first of those 2 boxes.
Yeah, and like most kind of JRPGs, higher levels means bigger damage numbers.
And then just I guess upper mid-tier katana is the forged sword. Okay, Falls Page World 3. Oh, an Artemis bow in more. Kind of expensive to buy right now, but could be good to note down.
Yeah, isn't like one of the parts of the final boss that would take extra damage from an Artemis bow?
Yeah, but that part can also be petrified, so...
That's true.
Main reason is it's good against a couple other random bosses like Shote and Calofisteri.
And we're close to seeing our first boss.
Yep.
Here.
Alright, who's our boss gonna be? Oh, it's Twintania.
So this one has like 2 phases where the first one it will like counter, and then the second one it becomes vulnerable to a lot more stuff, but also does
Yeah.
like charge up the power.
So, looks like Rom's gonna try and just brute force it. Oof, correct. He's gonna die, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is one is definitely I'm certainly still learning this particular Final Fantasy randomizer,
Yeah.
and that boss has definitely gotten me a few times where I've been like, all right, well, I'm just going to have to come back here later with more power and hit points.
Yeah, because it's like a 1 in 3 chance of countering physicals with either Aqua Breath or Tidal Wave, depending on the location. And at early spots, that's going to wipe you.
Because this spot doesn't have a ton of hit points for a boss spot, right? It's like
Yeah,
5 or
it's
600.
It's like 250, if I remember right.
Oh yeah, it's even lower than I was thinking. So it's right on that tempting edge of like, well, I could probably get it if I get, you know, lucky on those 1/3 rolls.
And it looks like Rom's gonna save it for later. And he's
Canal
going
to
to the
the
canal.
This is our like second lowest boss HP spot. in
Yeah,
World
I think
1.
this one's like 500 or 600-ish, I want to say. Oh, it's everyone's favorite catastrophe. Well, it's good to have him out early.
Ouch.
Yeah. Wonder if it might be worth maybe taking a few random encounters just to get a few more HP.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always still unsure like when I should do that versus if there's just somewhere else I could find something I could like cheese through.
Yeah, it's especially rough with their current 4-job setup. Okay, yeah, Rom's doing exactly what I said.
Yeah, when stuck and in doubt a couple levels usually helps the cause. Really about to also run into the beast up here.
Yeah.
Ooh, right away.
And bad luck with the counter. Running into Twintania here is just awful. At least just straight warp sharding out.
Yeah, one try was enough for now. Looks like they might also head canal.
And can also be greeted with the rude spicy meatball.
Right, Rom back for revenge. 192.
Alright, he did it.
got the hero song rocking.
And good luck on getting a physical from Catastrophe instead of the quicksand. Well, the wind
They can
crystal.
get-
I actually missed what
Oh,
the wind
nice.
crystal or what the Twintinia spot gave.
Yeah, I think I also missed that.
Okay, so the classes are Monk, Freelancer, Mystic Knight, and Bard.
Kaiser Nux.
Okay, that's good for that Monk.
Yeah, Lily onto the ship graveyard.
We got through Catastrophe.
Yeah, with the hero song, one of the, I think Floor was the character name, was doing about 300 damage a swing. And that's their hasted character as well, so.
Yeah, that'll definitely chew through that spot. So you get a free heal after clearing the canal spot, so you don't have to waste a cabin in the graveyard.
I'm seeing Charm Song on Rom's side. What is, well, the bard is.
Charm Song just tries to confuse, which I don't think you can on Catastrophe.
But they got through as low. They are level 6 party right now, so everyone's hitting a lot harder on that.
Okay, but we're just getting all the Rift bosses early on.
Which is like good long run, but can be tough early.
Yeah, thankfully Mute Sword will make Callow pretty easy.
Okay, don't stop us. They're still alive. We'll get experience.
And pretty sure I don't actually think Kelly even does any physicals. She only casts spells, so she's just completely worthless now and can be chipped away at freely.
Yeah, probably like one more of those freelancer swings and they'll be through.
Yep, Kello goes down. I'll say that they are getting a ton of AP early on with these Rift bosses, so may be able to. Oh, there's that Elder Branch! Yay, everyone's favorite. And while we know the forest itself doesn't have an item that unlocks checks, we still don't know what Fork has, so the threat is still ever looming.
Yeah, we will get our peek here at what Twintania has, because Lily has much higher levels than the last time that they were here, and should blast through pretty easily.
Freelance might even be able to one-shot Twintania.
Bam.
Yep. There we go.
These drain counters. Haven't landed that mute yet. Oh, don't.
That was just a forged sword. Okay, nothing important.
Get Rom getting through there as well.
Alright, Rom's now off to whatever it's Carwin. Wizard Rod would be great with any other, job setup, but With these people, not so much, sadly.
Maiden Kiss. Always have those.
Yeah, and Revivi's are also useful occasionally. Somebody's not super common, but there are cases where it can come and play.
And we've got our first job class, Master. Mastered Bard.
Yeah, Bard's a pretty quick one to max out. Oh, Fire 3 Sword, that's great. Also, I never knew that pot had an item until I played Rando. Oh, that was a bunch of money there.
Nice pile of gold in that barrel. Yeah, that's a nice stop after doing the graveyard because it's close to the North Mountain.
Lily's going to the catapult. Interesting bit of divergence. Let's see what's here.
Yeah, we get a few treasures before the boss. It's going to be a higher HP boss for sure, but
I think it's like 2,000 exactly.
blasting through the
Yeah, and if you
poison,
try
but-
and push the button, it'll try and taunt you to do a ridiculously long run around that room. But you can just instead say no to pushing and instead pull it. And get the things without doing the whole run around.
Yeah, that is a funny one. The first time I played the Rando, I definitely did the whole long chain, and then it was
Yeah, I mean, I did
oh.
that all the time in vanilla. Because I didn't know for the longest time that you could just say no. Oh, these are... Oh, okay, they don't... Actually, I don't know if this spot has enough MP to cast Life 2 or not.
Yeah, because normally these are annoying because of that Life 2.
He does have Mute Spellblade, so... Oh god. It's the Four Guardians / Crystals, whatever you want to call them.
So each of these has like different elemental weaknesses, right?
Yeah, so they... So they can only be hurt with fire, water, wind, earth, except for each one will absorb the one that they correspond to out of those. And then they're completely immune to, like, lightning and stuff. And when they get low on health, they start blasting you with really awful spells.
Yeah, Lily. Maybe changing the approach a little bit. I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, with how low HP this spot is divided by 4, a strong enough freelancer might be able to one-shot the crystals. Sadly, we haven't gotten any really good swords for the Mystic Knight, because they can't use the Knight Swords, as they're called. Okay, that's one crystal down. They're also annoyingly fast and punchy.
Mm-hmm. That should be two.
Okay, yeah, Monk just completely obliterated that one. Alright, now I missed which meteor Rom is at. I think it's at Karnak? Okay, yeah, this is Karnak. And we get Greg.
Greg. That's good to know.
Nothing from the catapult. not even checking shops and stuff in Crescent. Instead going to Jackal. Oh, Rum putting that Man-Eater to good use on Gilgamesh.
Yeah, that's a good call, doing that extra damage against human-type enemies.
He's right in front of you, Gilgamesh. Can't you see Guluf or Gilga right there?
Open your eyes. Wait, who's talking?
Oh, free sword in Jackal. That's good.
Yeah, we found a lot of the good sword magic. Probably still looking for like a break. And like, you know, Flare Holy.
Yeah. Rainbow Suit would be great if they had Dancer, but they don't, sadly. But I think it does have decent stats for a Freelancer, yeah. Now, Lily's doing the Lanka Meteor.
Yeah, one of the higher World 1 spots.
Oh, Liquid Flame, can't remember if Lily picked up Ice 3's blade or not.
We'll have to find out. Yep.
Yep, okay, so that'll one-shot the Liquid Flame. Because the human and tornado forms do not have the heavy flag. And using Elemental's level 3 Spellblade on a non-heavy enemy that's weak to will just insta-kill it without even doing damage. Like that. Well, those spells would have been nice if, you know, they had spellcasters.
Yeah, we've seen some great white mage, time mage magic. Great throwables, too.
Yeah, man, like, this, Caleb would be amazing in the standard flag set where you actually had access to other jobs, but here it's just a giant troll. And I missed which meteor Lily went to. Okay, now she's back to doing the Karnak one, just like Rom just did. Okay. Okay, Rom's doing the easiest spot in World 2.
Mm-hmm. The abductor spot. This one's like 2,500 hit points.
Yeah, something like that. And we see an Ifrit. Cannot remember if Ifrit is heavy or not, but either way, Ice 3 Sword's gonna do a ton of damage even if it doesn't insta-kill. Okay, so he is heavy, but that's still gonna do a ton of damage.
Mm-hmm. Ifrit's gonna join our team, but we can't summon them. Summoners were banned.
You don't actually even get Ifrit when you fight him as a boss in this. You have to find him randomly elsewhere. Oh, Dragon Whip, that can be useful. So that'll work on Leviathan and Shoat. If if you slap it on a freelancer. Ship graveyard path to... Oh no. Oh no. It's fork time. The reason I know that is because the Moogle suit won't unlock any key items or anything, so it has to be for getting Cryo to go into Fork Tower.
Where are we going next?
It looks like Lily's doing ROM. Bleh. Mixing up who's on which side.
Yeah, I mean, we do know from our hints that the tower key is somewhere in World 1. Maybe it's at the sheep spot.
And there's another hint inside the castle, so hopefully that gives us some good info. Oh, and Rom's just going straight to Shiva instead of going for the hint.
And Lily's heading to do probably that same fight.
Yeah, looks like Abductor spot. Alright, Soul Cannon's not too bad. It's basically a DPS race. The big issue is the stupid launchers will inflict old on your characters.
That's, I don't know what it is though. We're getting hit with a missile that makes you feel old, but
Oh, and then it's just the launcher, the main cannon explodes. Oh, there's the shrine page. Still probably not going to be going there for a little while, because that's a late game spot. And now Rom's looting the basement.
so one of our runners kind of have left in World 1. There's like maybe a meteor or two.
Yeah, there's 2 meteors left. Thinking. Then in World 2, there's still the mountain and Moogle Waterway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Desert's Path to the Void. Okay. So they'll need to find that sandworm bait. Then it's risky, but they could maybe try doing the World 3 Antlion spot. It's the weakest World 3 spot, but probably still a bit too risky. Lily getting the bad news.
That they're gonna have to go to the forest. Alright, we got Walls Meteor. Could be the Walls Tower Key.
Yeah, let's see who our boss is going to be.
You know, there's a submarine key hanging out in World 1 somewhere. Greg 1.
Okay, it's just Gilga 1 who is the freest fight ever. I missed it because okay, yeah, I looked on Restream, it was adamantite. So that'll open up 2 checks in World 1. Now Rom's heading to do the catapult.
Lily heading to World 3.
Warp sharding back out.
Bail changing the minds.
Okay, yeah, she's going to do wall stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting that these two have definitely diverged, but also have ended up crossing back over
Yeah.
so far. Because this was Guardian crystals, right? At the
Yeah, it's catapult. Ram will probably have an easier time since he's got some more levels. I'm not sure if there's any status elements you can use on these guys besides instant death, but they don't have access to that, so...
Yeah, we haven't seen that break blade yet either, so.
Okay, yeah, the only things they're vulnerable to are stop and slow, which, with no time mage, no... Actually, they could love song it, I think, if they have that. Oh wait, no, it's blind and slow, not stop. Okay, it looks like Rum is actually going to loot Crescent in the Black Chocobo Forest.
Lily's gotten their shrine page heading to the basement. Get those loots.
Oh, softs, those are good. And so honestly, nothing really that big in Crescent. Just the softs, which admittedly can be very useful if you run into Shote. And now Rum is doing his Lunka Meteor.
Yep, and Lily has also learned that the desert is on the path to the void, so they're on the bait hunt as well. And we're gonna see Liquid Flame get put out in one turn.
And down goes Liquid Flame. It just says both runners picked up an Assassin Dagger somewhere. Okay, that's where the sub key was. It was Lunka Meteor.
And the sub key that opens up a check in World 2 and a check in World 3.
Yeah, it opens up one spot in World 2 and 3 in World 3. Though the World 3 places are pretty dangerous, so... We're also seeing Tycoon Meteor now.
Who I don't think we've seen this one yet.
Yeah, this is new info. Okay, Miragine, Melazine, whatever you want to call her. So she always starts off weak to fire. So Moont will do a bunch of damage.
Nice. Done. We're gonna see it again.
And just a Hypno Helm. Realm's going to the forest.
Yeah, because I mean, there's still the adamantite checks in World 1 that we haven't seen. But beyond that... Okay, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that was there. That's good to know. Just an epee, though, resetting.
Yeah, so in vanilla, this is the Chicken Knife Brave Blade choice. So usually they're fairly high tier stuff, but today it's honestly kind of meh.
A meh sword or a meh katana? We got a new hint. The Falls page is in World 3.
Yeah, Lily had gotten that a while ago. Now Lily's going to fight the Puraboros on North Mountain.
Chop him down.
Oh, there was Holy Spellblade in the more magic shops.
Ooh. Circlets are pretty nice.
So if they feel like fighting World 2 X Death, that'll make it a lot easier.
So with these flags, what is World 2 X Death? Because it doesn't gate World 3. Does it just give? Is it like a check? Does it give a key
So
item?
you get... It'll weaken the final boss, and it can also choose from one of random key items that would be elsewhere, so you could potentially sequence break some stuff.
Interesting. Oh, we've turned the branch in. We've entered the forest.
Nice shield, that could be useful. The Genji helm. You know, there's usually a lot of good loot in the forest, so...
Oh, double forest. As Lily is heading there as well.
Yeah, I mean, they know they have to do it, it's just a matter of... what will the boss be? And I'm putting that ice shield on Lena.
Training soon, nice. Gotta take a quick nap before finding out who the forest boss is.
So this one has the potential to be nasty, because I think it's like 33,000 HP. So hopefully it's something easy. The triplets are not what I'd call easy with this setup.
No. Some big thinking going on. So these three are undead, right?
Yeah, so like,
They have different weaknesses.
yeah, and you have to kill them all at the same time. It looks like they're vulnerable to sleep, so that actually could make this free. I never realized they were vulnerable to sleep.
That's good to know. I would say that my least favorite, I think, boss gimmick is you have to kill all the parts at the same time. It's never a fun one.
Yeah. Stalker wins my award for worst boss gimmick.
Okay. Yeah. The like roulette boss, that would be. I would agree that's higher up than kill.
Okay, I'm not sure if they stay asleep if the death proc revives them. I'd honestly want to swap the assassin dagger for something else. Okay, it does not stay asleep. Okay, good. You got it asleep without triggering the death. So now it's just a matter of spam Requiem until they die. Thankfully, this is around like 6k a turn. Okay, a little less, but
Oh shoot.
should be going down soon. As long as it's asleep, I don't think he can res the other two.
Good to know.
Oh well, okay. Also, just use Fire 3 Sword to kill.
So that was a toughie, but
They got through.
Got
Now they have a
through.
Moogle suit, so
yay.
they can get some good items before dipping fork. Oh, Lily's going to the trench.
And then there's a shop down. There's some shops down here. And
Yeah, there's 2 shops and 3 hints. Anyways, the reason you need to do Forest before going to Fork is the game will just straight up crash if you try and bring Goluf into Fork Tower, so they just make it so you have to... So the Rando just prevents that from happening by making you have to get Cryo before even entering it. Well,
Oh,
that's...
quick.
That'd be nice if it weren't for the whole no time mage thing.
Money.
Well, that was not very good. Moogle Village. We see Gilgamesh 3 at the gargoyle spot. Lucky Assassin Dagger hit could bring this down, but we'll see if luck is on her side.
Yeah, doing a little bit of buff and recovery right now.
Meanwhile, Ram is going into Moogle Waterway.
Yeah, I think this is a 5,000 HP spot.
Oh, it's Hallie.
Oh, in a recent, just for fun run, I ran into them very late in the void, and it was bad. It was real bad. We got 1 ribbon, so that's nice. The toad.
Yeah, let's see. Hallie's not too bad here. Just kind of time consuming with the initial, having to cure the frog. And also the troll dynamo.
Looks like Lily's in the second half of that. Gilgamesh 3.
Yeah, so Keto has shown up now.
Last Phoenix down. Drain sword. Oh, miss. Rom getting through the Halley fight over there. We'll see what they get.
Well, that's
Oh,
useless.
yay.
Oh, Rom's going to fork.
So what is it about Fork Tower that nobody wants to go there? Like that seems
Okay,
to be
so yeah, so you have to split your
okay.
party up. And each time you die to a boss, you have to reclimb both sides.
Now I
So
see.
imagine, you climb up one side, wipe to the boss, so you go back, have to redo your team setup, then you beat that, and then you wipe to the second boss, and you gotta redo the first boss again, and so on and so forth if you keep dying. So that's why everyone hates it.
Yeah, that checks out. I'm curious to see what the split is. I imagine the Mystic Knight and the Freelancer are in opposite parties.
Yeah, probably. A core ring, that's actually good. Because we have not spotted Leviathan yet. And a flame ring, just all rings, apparently.
Meanwhile, Odin, that'd be cool.
Odin with a banned summoner. Oh, flare sword, that's good.
Ooh.
Party they got was Freelancer, Bard, Mystic Knight, and whatchamacallit? Monk.
Now you
Yeah,
did
with
say we had
Boss
not
Lily.
seen Leviathan.
Yeah, I brought this into existence, apparently. Yeah, I don't know if you can tidal wave at this spot or not. I assume you can. But the real issue is just those
Wow.
painful physicals. Yeah, that's gonna be a rude fork. I think he's saving it for later.
Makes sense to me. Maybe trenching it up here.
Yeah, going setting up for the trench, or maybe. Okay, no, he was hovering on that warp shard for a second. Oh no, going elsewhere. No, must be doing some shopping. Yeah, and I'd assume Tidal Wave is usable in Fork, but I'm not sure, because sometimes some bosses get nerfed a little bit just to make Fork bearable. Alright, now I see Rom heading into the trench.
Yeah, we saw this was a little bit of a tricky spot once.
Yes. Can be an ugly spot. I'm actually not sure if the Assassin Dagger can do instant death if you Spellblade it. Oh, there's Enkidu. Oh yeah, no, that answers my question.
There we go. A little bit of the Procly there. Ow.
Oof, that was a rough wind slash. And there goes Enkidu.
Very nice.
I don't actually know if Lily beat that fight before her stream went down.
That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like they were similarly set up. I imagine they did, but we'll find out, hopefully. Guard. Cool. Too bad those.
Sadly, no blue mage to use it.
Nice. I love a Mirage Vest.
Yeah, Mirage Vest is great. Okay, Steamship holds the 4th tablet. See, that explains the path to the void. Okay, well, Hiri Valley is needed. And bridges are barren, so you won't be seeing the island shrine.
Bridge areas. Does that include? Would that include the big bridge spot?
Yes.
As well?
That is also the big bridge. So that is also going to be nothing. Oh, there's
There we
Break
go.
Spellblade.
Whoa, that shop is different if you go to a different side.
Yeah.
It's like the news shop in Chrono Trigger. Okay, that's good to know. This is why I wanted to do combos, so I could learn from the real good runners.
So actually, this could be a little interesting, because they don't have a source of float to avoid the damage tiles on the way to the boss. I'm not sure how many healing items Rom has.
I did see them buy like 30 high potions, I think.
That's probably good enough, then. Just pop a bunch of those before entering the fight. Yep. Everyone's fully healed up. Oh, it's easy, boss. Well, if you can petrify it before he punches you to death.
Yeah, those punches are gonna be big ones. Yep.
And Ferris just takes one for the team, unfortunately. That was a vanilla medio.
Okay.
Sadly, no time mage to use it with.
So we did not get a key item out of that.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Rum heads to Hiryu Valley now. Yep. It's levels, plus we know it's gonna be something good.
Yeah, it could be our bait. Or our steamship key. I imagine what's interesting about the draft setup and being restricted to 4 jobs is like kind of planning the end game throughout
Yeah.
the entire run, right? Like building those pieces. That I know that break blade was, that's a big piece of making that final fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice, Bahamut.
Oh, another coral ring.
Like if this was not a
Oh,
4-job
Lily is back up.
restriction-
I see.
Nice. The city has been very generous with the kind of stuff that I would be, looking for if I had more job choices available.
Apparently there was a capture card crash. Oh, easy boss
Doctor.
here. Okay, it's just a tablet itself. No, I'm just thinking of what to do. Looks like going to Barrier Tower.
Take a quick
Lily
nap.
is chasing. So I guess Lily did get through the Gilgamesh and Enkidu fight. And got that hint inside the trench.
Yeah, I think, and I'm sure we'll see, but I assume they also snagged that break sword.
Our first monster in the box. Oh no, the Assassin Dagger triggered. So for whatever reason, red dragons are just undead in this game. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that. I would not know by looking at the spray. That's for sure. Usually you can tell a zombie by spray in a lot of cases, but this is like one that's like, nope, not this one. Ooh.
Ragnarok, that's
Well,
slapped that on your freelancer.
yeah, that's fair. I was like, only the freelancer can use it. 'Cause that's one of those, like,
Honestly,
knight
I'd
sword.
maybe... Since Bartz has mastered Mystic Knight, I'd maybe try swapping Bartz to Freelancer and put Magic Sword on that. So you can enchant the Ragnarok. Oof, get an Atomic Raid.
Also, getting that proc.
Yeah, I swear instant death weapons hit way more often on undead enemies than other things.
I know in other Final Fantasy games it's like 100% will proc, but it doesn't seem like this one is that case.
Now, Lily's going to the Odin spot.
I was gonna say, is it like I just jam on the buttons until the right one shows up?
You
so
just
I was
have
curious.
to... It's just a timer.
Open
Now
the
let's see
lock.
who's in Barrier Tower. Oh, it's just Magissa, which... Unfortunately, you can't break her, sadly.
Yeah, I appreciate that the
We get a panda in the Odin spot. Panda can be a fairly rude boss, because he likes to counter with Drain a lot. Also, fun fact, in really old versions of the randomizer, the Odin spot used to have the time limit, and it was awful.
that was a 1 minute boss, right?
Yeah, it was a 1 minute timer. And looks like Forza Motorsports has been summoned. Yep, please no. Please no, Gigbot.
Slash ow.
Oh yeah, his wind slash hurts a lot.
Moons, it's up to you. You gotta get the job done here.
Nope, rip. I missed what was at the barrier tower. I was too focused on the panda fight.
Yeah, we'll see if someone in chat caught it and can help us out. I also was enthralled in the fight.
Oh, Lily's going into the shrine.
They don't. A bow, okay.
Oh, it's a Yoichi bow. Okay, that's... I mean, that's actually a useful bow. It's the best bow in general use.
Got an antlion.
So I don't know if maybe Lily's just hoping for some good loot, or maybe she missed the... didn't write down the bridge's barren.
Yeah, I don't think they don't have breakblade on their side either for their sword magic.
Maybe she didn't actually get through the Gale spot and just went to lucked into the Hiri Valley. Now we see Bahamut. Thankfully this is an easy spot, so... Should be able to bring him down before he mega flares. Oh, and Love Song, I think, is also coded to hit him always.
Chopping down Bahamut. Chopping down Antlion.
And fun fact, Bahamut is not a dragon.
Bad. Okay. Makes no sense.
FF5 logic. Apparently it's also not a dragon in FF4. Okay, just nothing in Tool Pass. Well, looks like he's making Bart's a freelancer now. Alright, well, this through the Antlion. There's a jerk and runs away without giving you any EXP.
It's pretty rude. We need XP. We always want levels. Except for when we don't, because they're divisible by numbers, like 5. Looks like Rana's re-equipped. And they're heading to a different world, or somewhere else in World
Also,
3.
shouts to those incredibly rude chests on Lily's side. I had no idea these existed until I saw people playing Rando.
Alright, we're going back to Fork here.
Yeah, maybe he feels he has enough strength to be able to take on the Leviathan.
I feel like I haven't heard a donation in a bit. We've got some great incentives coming up, and you know we're getting to see that Fork Tower that we love to see our runners doing. So maybe get a couple of donos in to help get them through.
Yeah, and honestly, there's probably that fork number. It's a good chance it's going up.
A lot of crawling through vents in this one. You do it in the steamship too, right? Like,
Yeah. There's the invisible box. And this is a sort of mini boss who hangs out in the treasure chest in the shrine.
Yeah, I've played enough Final Fantasy games to know that ninja.
I had no idea he was vulnerable to the death spell.
That's nice. Oh.
So when his HP drops to a certain point, he creates a second target. So I'm assuming killing it with the death spell caused that to trigger. So just gotta smack that around a bit and then he'll go down.
I assume they probably have like pretty high evade as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm getting the man-eater going. close to our Leviathan rematch here. Oh, I forgot Flare Sword was up there.
Alright, Leviathan round 2. Let's see how it goes. Oh, just solo Lena. Okay. Interesting.
Probably got that coral ring rocking, maybe.
And thankfully, the running shoes will prevent the entangle from actually paralyzing. Ooh, double Aqua Rake. It's no fun. You know, despite its appearance, Aqua Rake is not a water element spell. Because FF5 logic.
What is it? Is it no element or?
Yeah, it's non-elemental, but it does 8 times damage to desert creatures.
Yep, that checks out. Because it's not the water doing the damage, it's the fact that it's raking across you at high pressure. So that's why it's like force damage.
Well, then they made a water elemental in FF6, so Square Enix logic. And through the Leviathan. Got a 3rd tablet, okay. Looks like Lily's trying to reset until she gets the Mecha Head encounter. There we go. Oh, and it's Biblos. Okay, Biblos will die to a single Fire 3 sword.
This is another not being heavy and having an elemental weakness.
Yep. Oh, that's not good. Which I don't think harps do. Oh, but he puts... Poor Bard's got put to sleep by the Dream Harp.
I mean, the cat that Moon, the character, is named after, does a fair amount of sleeping, so I think that checks out. Bam. Got it.
And down goes Biblos. That's Fork Tower done.
They knew they couldn't take that hit. They were trying their best.
And now it's the Gargoyles at Lily's side. Lily exiting out of the shrine. Okay, so it's just the tablet in Fork.
Yeah, I see in chat. We need all 4 tablets to get to all the way through the void. And
so there are certain stops inside the rift that you need a tablet to get past. Alright, I just realized why Rom didn't go into the forest section when he first dipped the rift, because he didn't have a second tablet to get through. Rom's going to the Panda Odin spot. Meanwhile, Lily is doing her more forest.
we're seeing similar singing at the problem.
Yeah, it turns out zombies really hate singing. Rom has Fire 3 swords, he'll do more damage to Biblo, or a Panda. Because Fire 3 will give a higher multiplier than the Fire 2 sword. Oof. And triplets go in angry mode on Lily. Yeah, wow, that was a good 8k hit on a Panda. I keep trying to call them Biblos because they're just palette swaps.
Yeah, Fire 3 with the swinging the Ragnarok.
And Crow getting a critical punch.
I feel like Lily's like 1 or 2 songs away from finishing off the triplets.
Alright, down goes a Panda. There's a Falls page, okay.
Well, if we know, since we know where the last tablet is,
So, Sandworm Bait has to be part of a chain leading to the steamship key.
right?
Lily is through the triplets. Ram is going to Sunken Walls.
As mentioned in chat and also in the donations list, Giga here with a $4 donation, who is putting it towards the Lost being the character for the upcoming Isaac run. Thank you, Giga.
Yep, thank you for your donation. And we see that poor Moogle's heart get broken again on Lily's side.
Yeah, they're having a tough day today, but you know, we gotta get that loot.
Alright, who's our boss gonna be? Okay, easy free boss. Because she is vulnerable to Petrify.
I saw Lily pick
Well,
up like
that's
20
useless.
stones.
So, if I'm remembering it, I think there's only like 3 places left to check. The 2 adamantite places and the falls. And Ram is going to the falls. Alright, this is another petrifiable boss. There's a lot of bosses that are vulnerable to petrify because they never expected you to be able to do it at that point in the game. Oh, we see Lily going to We get a French vanilla Archeoavis.
Oh, they must be doing the.
Yeah, this is the Flying Fortress. Oh, an Aegis Shield. That's very good. So Arceus is kind of annoying because it's basically 4 enemies stacked on top of each other and there's no damage overflow. Okay, we get onto the final form of Arceoavis.
Astounding.
What life force? The power of the crystals?
Impossible. That should be what's after that. Another man-eater.
Alright, so what will Lily get? The anti-barrier, that's interesting. So that'll unlock the basement of Exdeath's castle.
Which we do know the Mirage radar is in there.
Alright, who's our falls boss? Shiva and her commanders. So the commanders can be one-shot with a Fire 3 sword. Okay, well Bartz is basically... Once those commanders are down, Bartz is basically unkillable. Because Shiva herself will only use Ice 3.
I gotta love those elemental shields.
And Ferris is also going to be immortal. And now we're about to see boss 2 of the ruins.
Odin.
Odin, okay, he is petrifiable.
I was gonna say, Shiva's got some hit points here.
Yeah, this spot has quite a few HP. The bracelet, oh. So, either way, they're gonna have to go into Flying Ruins. Surprised Lily's just regular smacking Odin, but she got through. Well, okay, looks like our answer is in Exdeath's castle of some variety.
Mm-hmm.
So will it be the Mirage Raider, or will it be something else in there? Rom is shredding through Arcuavis with those flare swords.
Seeing some job changeroos here on Lily's side. They mastered the job, so it's time to switch everyone around.
Yep. And Rom's getting his anti-barrier. Will he continue on, or will he go to Extess Castle? He's continuing on. Understandable.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. I mean, we know that will be disappointing, but that's the advantage of being
Yeah.
booed.
Because with the potential for second key item, yeah, you wouldn't want to skip this. Looks like Lily's going to Fork. Or out. Probably going back. Looks like she's going back to the trench.
Yeah, that'll be nice to finish that up and get that break blade that they haven't had yet.
Yeah. Oh, right, that's why Lily was just regularly smacking Odin. Because she got walled here. She wasn't able to get that break blade.
Putting the blade in the left hand.
Also, when she's through, this will tell her she doesn't need to go back to the shrine.
That's true.
Okay, Odin goes down on Rom's side. You get the bad news that he has to go into Exdeath Castle.
Yeah, because he has the bracelet and the anti-barrier, so that means all three boss spots plus X-Death are available.
Lily is finally getting a death proc from the Assassin Dagger.
I see in chat the warp shard is reusable.
Yeah, it is completely unlimited. It replaces the exit spell.
We got Sergeant and some
Yeah, Sergeant and the Karnax, this is the easiest fight because it's vulnerable to like every form of instant death. And the animals have been saved. Okay, there's the Mirage Radar. Looks like Ram is continuing up the castle. And so this is the floor where you'd be stopped if you didn't have the bracelet. I never knew you could actually go through that portion of the wall. We have a roulette bridge that control me a lot.
Yeah, me too. But that was perfect execution.
Yeah, he first tried both sides. That's pretty good. Because it's a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, lately raising so funds, they must be looking to spend some cash.
And also make menuing easier. Alright, so we'll do the Gil 4 or the Carbuncle spot first.
That's a good question. Is that Carbuncle?
Yep,
I guess if
fighting
you
Kirby
didn't
spot.
get a good thing, you would
Carlos.
just reset back to the save point. Big money.
Carlos isn't really hard, just kind of annoying. Thankfully, his Bolt 2 sword's gonna tear through him in no
Yeah,
time
like-
flat.
One more of those. Carl boss.
Yeah, hilariously, it was actually called that in the PS1 version.
Oh, okay. Well,
PS1 version is noted for its, interesting translations.
yeah, Carbuncle dropped the hero call, which gets us access to that fleet fight.
Absolutely got the hints inside the trench. Another ribbon, that would be great if they had more than one character who could equip it. Oh, that is ugly. That is very rude.
This is a no magic fight, right?
Yeah, you get no magic. And he has a chance to counterattack you anytime you smack him.
Does he start wholly countering when he gets below?
The Holy is a death counter.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I had Reflect on one of my characters against this guy recently. And...
So, yeah, that'll happen. If you keep bouncing the Death Holy back at him, he'll keep getting healed.
So yeah, that was fun.
Rum does have a character with the Mirage Vest, so he can keep using the Mirage Vest glitch to stay alive, hopefully. Thankfully, he doesn't seem to be punching too bad here.
So you mentioned the Mirage Vest glitch. What's that?
Okay, so if you have someone equipped with the Mirage Vest, if you swap their weapons, it will actually refresh the image status that the Mirage Vest gives.
Well, that's good to know, and that explains why I saw Lily earlier trade, like switch the dagger.
Yeah, you can see Rum doing it right there. I feel like he might be going down soonish.
That one? Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
The magic of strength.
And poor Giga getting fried. Oh, managed to face tank it though. Well, that was a bust. Okay, Rami's not going to do the optional X-Death fight.
Yeah, so they picked up Mirage Radar and they picked up the Hero Call, so that opened up.
Going
this
to do the
track.
fleet now. Yeah, at this point, it's basically a 50-50 shot of which of the two it's going to be.
Oh, the big bridge key, which we know is Baron. Under attack.
Yeah, unfortunately, you do have to go through one of these stupid goblins. And who's it gonna be? French Vanilla Gilgamesh.
So this is the one that when they get to like half health, they like buff themselves a bunch and then start jumping.
Yeah, he'll give himself Protect, Shell, and Haste. You actually can mute him, though. Rams just seems to be going for power overwhelming.
Really picking up that Mirage Radar. And they're gonna follow it.
Okay, Lily's gonna go to Mirage, probably pick up the hints. And do some shopping.
First time I
Yep,
came
knew he was
here,
going
I
down
was
soon.
pretty confused because there's a lot of
Oh, a Brave Blade in Mirage Village. There's the Sandworm bait, okay. So now Rum just has to follow that chain till he gets to the steamship.
I think the Sandworm had. Did we find the Walls Tower key yet?
I have no idea. I don't think we have.
I don't think we have.
Oh, Lily finding an Apollo's harp.
So I'm gonna predict Sandworm Tower key, steamship key. That's not too bad.
Oh, an enhancer from the Mystic Knight in Mirage. That's very good, because that's the best. Okay, well, at least this is an easy spot for Omni.
That's true. The first time I fought this guy as like a brand new player to the Rando, I was like, I could not figure out what was going on. I was just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what is happening? It's like, all right, we need to pause and like consult the internet about what to do next.
And get the hints here kind of useless. Mirage. Really dodging the troll NPC. Alright, and Omni's dead.
We've seen some decent looking stuff. in the
Okay, it's
shop
just
here.
straight up go to the steamship.
A couple Aegis shields.
Yeah, Mirage had all the goods. And we know this is going to be our last tablet. I'm just skipping all the chests, which fair at this point.
gonna see another fork trip here.
So we'll see how Lily handles the fork.
Classic Switch puzzle. It's not an RPG.
And just a
you know.
limp for his troubles. And just a beard man. Honestly, this probably don't even need to flare spell. Like, just smack him with the Ragnarok, die. But down he goes. And they'll pick up a Ramu they cannot use.
You can just take a nap in the inventory.
And that is go mode for Ram. The Ram's gonna continue on and do the castle to get all the loot.
So we know Lily's path. They do have to do Fork Tower, right? Because there was a tablet here.
Yep.
But then they're also going to have to do Carbuncle.
And also have to go through the falls to get that anti-barrier, or not anti-barrier, bracelet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're getting their first peek at old Levi.
Okay, Paul's harping Leviathan, that's gonna do good work. Despite his looks, Leviathan is considered a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm getting a second running shoes. That's a big pull from, whatchamacallit, Karnak Castle.
We want to go fast, and more haste is better.
I don't think Lily ever bought the fire. Oh well, both Mystic Knights are on the other side, so. Oh. So I'm not gonna be able to exploit the fire weakness on Byblos. Yet, don't ask me, Gigbot. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's, if we think hard enough, we could probably come up with something, but
Oh, Masamune, that's actually very useful because you can use it to cast haste.
I'm gonna say it's because Bahamut is like a deity and not a dragon.
Okay, well, we're finding Necro in a very easy spot, so we won't be having him trolling in the void.
Yeah, Yeah, this is a boss that in one of my learning runs, I was feeling pretty good about myself, and then I ran into them in the void, and it kind of bricked my run. I'm gonna be honest, but
Yeah, Necro will ruin your day in the void.
I think it was like a fast spot too, so those like barriers were just like flaring me before I could do anything. Alright, Lily, getting through boss 2.
Alright. First tried the fork. And down goes Necro. Now there's the wall's tower key. Long after it's going to be useful. And looks like Rum's doing some last-minute shopping.
Yeah, before they make their void run. We've seen some of the nasty bosses, but I'm sure there's still more in the pool that we don't want to see in the void.
Yeah, main one is Stalker. No one likes Stalker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna see them do their Mirage Town shop run. We got Lily making a waterway trip here.
Yeah, I don't think this was anything.
A lot of speed going on here. Got like 3 turns off before the frog song.
Yeah, running shoes are that good. And Rum getting trolled by the NPC.
The true boss NPCs.
Okay, yeah, it's just different fire at the
Oh yeah.
waterway.
Which a hint told us that the library, while full of knowledge, is empty of progression. Looks like we're gonna get the barrier tower.
Getting a bunch
here.
of cabins. Buying a ton of Phoenix Downs for the Rift.
can never really have too many of those.
Also, some more high potions. Now it looks like he also wants to buy some elixirs, which understandable. Yeah, man, with that much money, Rom's gonna be able to buy a ton of elixirs. Yeah, okay, like 20-some elixirs, that's a lot.
Was that 20 elixirs? That's a lot of elixirs.
It was like 20-something. Alright, Rom is heading into the rift.
The rift is scary, and especially without a white mage, those consumables gonna be clutch.
Alright, so where's Lily gonna head next?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. Like, they could be thinking, like, where's, like, fastest key items available versus... I still need some more levels. Maybe I'll do a harder check.
Yeah, looks like she's going to redo the panda fight. Okay, first boss of the rift is super free. Just chuck a phoenix down, it goes down.
Well, it's always good to see. If you're, one of the runners.
And remember to not hug the Omega.
Yeah, that was another one on my first Rando playthrough that I was like, do I have to fight this as part? So I tried. I was like, okay, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
This is
At least-
another interesting one to get.
Okay, yeah, this is pretty much free. Yeah, thankfully Rando makes it so Mega doesn't move around like he does in Vanilla. In Vanilla playthroughs, he can ruin your day. I know,
Well,
just has to
Rama's-
wait for Golem to finish talking.
Yep, gotta get thanked. Sure, you can come with a nap in our inventory if you want. We got Bahamut sleeping in there. We got, I think Odin's in there.
Ram is not saving after the Golem fight. Okay, this is another freebie.
I think if there's one thing that I've learned on my playing this Rando so far is that Petrify is like your best friend.
Oh yeah, so many things are petrifiable. Looks like Rama's doing some class changing.
I see their levels are kind of in the 40s with these jobs. Is that around where we'd want to be to feel good about the final boss?
Yeah, well, I mean, for the final boss, you can also use Hero Song to buff up and while he's in his the first phase.
I think the power of the hero song I've been sleeping on, and I'm gonna incorporate that when available going forward.
And so it looks like Lily's entering the falls.
The fun thing I learned is that those like little sage dudes are monsters. Don't open those cages.
Oh yeah, they can be rude. I've never actually seen anyone try and fight them in Rando.
They're pretty annoying. I would not recommend.
Maybe playing is actually kind of rude if you don't have the stuff to deal with it.
Yeah, like a
Oh, hi,
like
I
a
missed that there's a chicken knife in the falls.
Now the chicken knife, that's like a damage ignoring or no, defense ignoring weapon.
No, well, so what it is it has a unique damage formula that also takes agility into account in addition to the displayed damage stat.
Okay.
So it does a lot more than its damage stat would actually display. However, if you use it for a normal attack swing, it has like a 1 in 4 chance to make you run.
I did learn that, and I was like, why does it keep telling me I can't run? And then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, I need to use this with like X fight.
Yeah, so in Rando, it is the scaling by runs. It's always at max power. Same with the Brave Blade. So Rando actually makes Brave Blade usable.
Very nice. You actually, that was my follow-up question because I saw in like the mechanics that there was like a how many times you ran was good for the chicken knife, but bad for the brave blade. So that's nice that they're always at max.
And Rom got through the plant with not much trouble. Now, Titan... The main thing to worry about with Titan is his punches. Because his final Earthshaker isn't actually going to do that much damage, but in the Rift, he will punch you for a ton of damage.
Yeah, Titan's one that we don't want to see as like an early boss. Because we usually just don't have the hit points.
Yeah.
Or float. Yeah.
Okay, looks like Roma's gonna be using Love Song strats to stop him. So we won't have to worry too much about those punches.
Yeah, because those punches are like 1,500, 2,000 damage
yeah.
punches. They're big. I mean, it makes sense. Like, those are some big arms.
Yeah, Titan 100% lifts. Art's getting a lucky block. Okay, looks like Titan's down. And Rom not saving, just rushing straight to the Twintania spot. Oh, that is awful. That is very awful. So normally you can sleep Stalker and then just blast him with magic, but there's no magic in this party, so you're gonna have to smack him and wake him up, which will then cause him to shuffle around. Yeah, so there's a weird thing where at the start of the battle, all of his targets are vulnerable, but as soon as he takes damage and starts the shuffling, the fake ones become invulnerable.
Okay.
Problem will be, when you do a follow-up swing with Sleep Blade, that's going to wake that up. I found this out the hard way.
Switching over to the flare swords.
No, that was some good luck. And also, you do not want to AoE Stalker, because if you do, he will counterattack 4 times with a party-wide attack.
Yeah, that is also something I learned the hard way.
Arm is getting some good damage in. Lily got through Shiva and found the bracelet.
Yeah, Looks like they're following that. I think if Rom gets like 2 more flare hits. They had a nice series where they had multiple hits. Cold streak here on hits. There we go.
Alright, he's
Got it.
down. Just gotta wait for the remainder to explode. Noram is heading to do his final prep and saving.
Right. Lily will be picking up their dark suit, which we know leads to Sand Moonbane.
It looks like Ron is skipping the last couple chests in the rift. Which, yeah, at this point, there's probably not much it could contain that's useful. And Lily's gonna run into the Angry Minotaur at Gilgamesh 4.
Oh, yeah, we saw a little. I think the chicken knife must be in use. I saw it can't run there.
Yeah. Swapping over to the Man-Eater.
So we've got part 1 of X Death here. What should we expect out of this part of the final boss?
Okay, so for his first phase, the only things he will do is he'll either punch or cast White Hole. White Hole is the ugly stuff, because it both kills and petrifies a character. Bartz and Luna should be protected against it with ribbons and Aegis shields, but Kral and Ferris are gonna eat it. Because if you can prevent one of the 2 status elements, you'll prevent the entire attack. So right now, Aram is trying to buff up with Hero Song. And also putting that Masamune to good use to haste the other characters. He also put out a Vitality song. So when the regen numbers stop increasing, that's when he'll know he's at max level.
Hmm. Healing back up here. Yeah, we're seeing Minotaur go down.
And Giga once again taking the holy like a champ. And only found out it's gonna have to be that Hiryu call. Oof,
Yeah,
hitting
so
the
Lily's
bard, that
now
is rough.
on the path to their Gono.
This is probably the main reason Rom bought a bajillion Phoenix Downs.
Yeah, reapplying that haste.
And poor Krau gets hit again. And getting the hero song back up. Oh, he's also going to use Speed Song on Cryo, that's interesting. So that'll increase the speed even further.
Regular hit.
Putting those bajillion elixirs to good use. And then poor Krell gets hit again. Should be hitting max level soon, I feel.
No, I saw on Lily's side using the Staff of Judgment as an item. What is that?
Okay, so if used as an item, it'll cast Dispel.
Nice.
So in that case, she got rid of Gil's Protect Shell and Haste. And now he's knocking the bards out of their singing.
We're getting close to clobbering time here.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna re-equip his main damage dealers. I don't think Ron picked up the chicken knife. But he's got enough power anyways, so it's not that big a deal. Setting up that Flare Spellblade. And so when Tree XF here drops to lower HP, he can start throwing meteors, flares, and holies at you. You generally want to try and get him out of that phase as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I guess guess that's why it makes sense to get the max level and then just burst. Oh, an unfortunate miss there. This should do it.
Yep, there we go. And soon Neo X Death will be showing up. So Neo X Death has 4 separate targets, each has their own different things they do. So the front part, all it does is either punch or use Vacuum Wave, which is just a really strong physical move. Then there's a sort of goat head looking thing that casts Almagast, which is a very nasty party-wide spell. That one is breakable though, so usually you want to try and just petrify it right off the bat. So then there's these like sort of 2 dragon-looking things. That charges up the Grand Cross spell, which will inflict random status ailments across the party. And then finally there's the backmost piece, which is like these 2 skeleton-looking guys. That one just fires off random spells. And also, if you leave any piece alone, they'll get... When there's only 1 piece left, he gets very angry. So you want to try and kill the last 2 pieces about the same time.
Seeing those breaks sort of come out.
And that's the Omega piece dead. And it looks like the top piece is down now.
So then we'll try to, like, spread the damage for the last 2, right?
Yeah. Oof, down goes Cryo. It seems to mostly be focusing on the back piece, which is kind of scary. Okay, good. Now he's... The Apollo's Harper's gonna do bonus damage to the dragon part. Oh, there's the Grand Cross. Bart should be protected from the worst of it, but we'll see what happens. Oh, well, someone just died instantly. That's always fun.
Someone's dead, someone's muted. It works even through.
I feel like he should be going down soon. now he's having Bart's use the Apollo's harp. I guess the back piece must have died. Alright, that's it. GG's to Rom.
Very nice.
And Rom's comment in the race time room, what a seed.
It was a seed. I mean, I know I certainly learned a ton just watching these two run and also listening to you answer my questions about
Yep.
various mechanics. Yeah, I would say it as a newbie, you know, there's a lot of good information out there. The auto tracker helps a ton.
Yeah, and also, if you ever have questions, you can always ask us in our Discord. We always like helping people out.
That should be in chat, but welcome, Romstein. If any of you would like to have some chat outs or anything, we have a bit of time.
Main thing is shout out our two runners, Romstein and Lily Spikes. You should go follow them.
What a seed.
That was
Yeah, so
one of the brutal ones I've ever had.
how'd you like seeing the ship graveyard as Path of the Void with the Elder Branch after finding out that Moor Forest
Well.
only had a Moogle suit?
Well, you saw my reaction, maybe? I
I
screamed.
figured it, so I figured it was coming, so I was already planning for fork.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was confirmed because at the end, when I had the choice between pursuing the Mirage Radar or continuing Exes Castle, I forgot I could get hints.
I figured you were
Millie.
just like, you know what, it's down to a 50-50, just pick the
Yeah.
one.
I mean, I forgot about the hints, so that's exactly what I did. I picked 50-50 and said, okay, Scissor Split is faster, I'm going there. And after what I realized, oh, I could have gotten hints. And guess what? Fog Tower, Path of the Void. Yay!
Yay.
Okay, how are we about the schedule? Do we have a little more free time? Okay, there's just one thing that I may be able to showcase. Maybe. Depending on what it is. Please be Dragon Clan. Please be Dragon Clan.
Well, we're still on the up donation incentive screen. Okay, we've got it back up. Cool.
Alright. Okay, it's not Dragon Clan.
Oof.
Okay, Somber Mage. How am I going to do that?
Alright, well, I guess I'll tell the...
Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to kill that really fast, so yeah. Yeah, Dragon Clan would have been easy with that loadout. But yeah. Alright.
Yeah, so... Guess while he's getting Rom's stream up, so he's showing off the protoboss. If you notice, there's a little crystal on the way to Neo-Exdeath. If you interact with that, you'll be taken to an alternate final boss that picks from one of 4. And they're all custom designed to be fairly difficult.
Yeah. So the thing is, from those 4 bosses, Dragon Clan would be the easiest with this loadout for one single reason. Because I bought 2 Apollo Harps, and I can equip 2 Apollo Harps in my party with the Bard and the Freelancer. And the thing is, Apollo Hub, I believe all commentators explained it during the run, it does 8 times damage on dragon and undead enemies. So Dragon Clan are 3 dragons, 2 Apollo Hub users which can be hasted because I have the Masamune, which can cast hast when used as an item. So I would have had 2 high DPS users on Dragon Clan, and since I can also sing Beat Song and Hero Song, I could have boosted my party and basically spammed. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this specific format, like the drafting, preparing in advance, and then running with only the 4 jobs you have, with the restriction it gets, so you cannot get all the usual insta-kills, but you can still cook some good things. So I'm glad we could showcase it.
And
Folklore
thanks
was
for
included.
putting on the race.